Handsome, although it is not to talk about, temperament is quite there. With Lian Qingdao and the ability to deal with the upper leadership, this personal charm is not lacking. Together with the addition of money, naturally, there is no disadvantage. This kind of private morality, and you love my willingness, originally is not related to me, until Z Lily's appearance. Lian Qingta asked me to evaluate Z Lily's body. I don't know how to respond. He saw me look strange, then flirted with me. "Old Zhang, do you like her?" I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Well then, you'll be responsible for buttressing her side of the business." He said, "Everything is negotiated by you. The commission they give to the company, your own commission, you make the call, and I will just approve it at the end." I thought to myself that the commission I negotiated would not be compressed by him again for various reasons, so I agreed painfully. But at that time, Lian Qingtao's smirking expression made me a bit confused. What exactly is he planning? Actually, Z Lily is a very simple person. Simple to the point that if you say you treat her as a sister, she will really chase you every day and call you brother. Let you help her this and that. Lian Qingtao told her to let me do business with her. So Z Lily began to find me non-stop, from discussing projects to drinking and chatting. She said she didn't actually know anything about business. The manufacturer she represents is her father entrusted to send her in to work. Ordinary business representatives, basically nothing. She said she thought I was a good person and asked me to teach her more. I was thinking, as long as I can make the project and earn money, everything else is fine. In fact, in private, Z Lily is not as jaded as when I first met her. The side of her that lets her guard down and opens up is actually a little girl who has never been in the world before. When she no longer wore heavy makeup, I realized that although she wasn't quite beautiful, behind her simple and cheerful character, there was a natural and simple beauty. A month later, Z Lily and I became as familiar as buddies. Lian Qingtao saw me and Z Lily together again. The more he laughed strangely. What exactly was he laughing at? A lot of things in a person's life can't be predicted. I don't know when I started to like Z Lily. I would have never thought that she would even like me. But the feeling of mutual affection and a heart-to-heart relationship came true and caught me off guard. Z Lily said that she actually knows that she is not suitable for business. Since she had already confirmed her relationship with me, she didn't want to hide it from me. She decided to leave that company and go to an interior design school for further study. She said that being an interior designer is what she is interested in. There's also another important reason. She said that Lian Qingtao had once asked her out privately. As for what for, she didn't want to say much. She said that she didn't show up for the appointment anyway, and told me to just pretend I didn't know. Since she decided to stop doing business, there was no reason for Lian Qingtao to find her again. Even though she didn't say anything with Lian Qingtao's character, I knew what he wanted to do. But I thought at the time, Lian Qingtao shouldn't be so bad. He shouldn't know about my relationship with Z Lily yet. I don't believe that he would be so low as to not even spare the girlfriend of the man he claims to be his brother. So I told Z Lily that she didn't need to care about anything. Just go to school. But the aftermath of this is that the project being operated will be shelved. Although the other company could hand over the project, it certainly wouldn't be able to catch up with the recent tender. When Lian Qintao found out, he didn't get angry. He just nodded his head and said he knew after I finished my report. He didn't even look at me, as if this was just a trivial and dispensable project. I did not know what he really thought at that time. Looking back now, I realize that the change in his attitude towards me started at that time. Translated with deepl.com free version. After starting a relationship with Z Lily, everything was calm on the surface. I basically rarely see Lian Qintao except for work and business trips. Although neither of us said it explicitly, I knew in my heart that the window paper between Lian Qintao and me had long since ceased to exist. He is the boss, and I am just a part-timer. The so-called brotherhood is nothing more than a show for outsiders. Maybe now I still have value. He will not drive me away. He once said to a project consultant in front of me that Lao Zheng would never leave me, and that he wouldn't be able to eat without me. I could only smile and said to the consultant, "Thank you, Mr. Lian, for taking me in." The atmosphere seemed awkward for a while, and we all treated it as if we were telling a joke. However, something soon happened. At that time, there was a project that two suppliers wanted to cooperate with Lian Qintao. One of them was a big supplier with good product quality, but high price and small profit margin, while the other was a small supplier with price advantage but product quality, but that small supplier simply do business wizard. I don't know what they used to coax Lian Qintao into obedience, and insisted on acting as a proxy for their products. I tried to persuade him, of course. The product price is low. The operation space is big. But if in the future, the A side of the use of the problem is not a small matter, will be a lawsuit is not known, Lian Qintao said, which is no big deal. With his relationship, there is nothing he cannot smooth things. Money is a fool, not to earn. In fact, I know in my heart who he meant by fool. The relationship is his, the company is his. The project is also his. He is the only one who can make. I wanted to forget about it. Anyway, my nominal partner, in fact, is only a part-time job, and why worry about it? But suddenly, one day, Lian Qintao told me that I was right to worry. Do not do quality products, there may be trouble. Or age in another big factory products reliable, and then gave me the authorization letter of that big factory, Lian Qintao said. This project, he has negotiated a good price with the supplier. The rest of the specific operation by me. Promised me a commission of 3 points of the contract amount. This single contract total price can do about 20 million. 3 points of commission will be 600,000, which is quite tempting to me. In addition, there is also a clause if the contract can be rated at more than 20 million. Then the extra part, I can take half as a bonus. I don't know why Lian Qintao suddenly changed his mind. Maybe it was the consultant's advice that he finally listened to. Or maybe my diligence over the past 6 months finally made him feel something. Seeing that I was hesitant, he printed out a letter of commitment with the promised commission points and reward conditions, signed it, stamped it with the company's seal, and handed it to me. This is an unprecedented first time.